Hello, my darlings. Join me on a journey to a place where streets shimmer with water and houses gently rock you to sleep. This is Myanmar, and we're heading to the magical Inle Lake, a world where entire communities float. Here, the air is soft, scented with lotus and rain, and the sunrise paints the sky in pink and gold. The lake is a giant mirror, reflecting clouds and distant mountains, a living, breathing landscape. The Inle people, known as the Sons of the Lake, have a profound connection with the water. Their villages rise from the lake, connected by a web of canals. Smiles here are as warm as the morning sun, and you're welcomed as a long-lost friend. Life on Inle Lake is about harmony with nature and each other. As we glide across the water, the scale and beauty of this world unfold before us. The floating villages are not just a tourist attraction, they're vibrant, thriving communities. Here, resilience and community are woven into daily life. The Inle remind us there are countless ways to build a home and find happiness. This journey is about feeling something new, understanding a way of life both different and deeply human. Let's drift together and let the magic of this water world wash over us. Open your heart to its stories. Here, every sunrise is a promise, every ripple a story. Let's begin our adventure on Inle Lake. Welcome to a world built on water and wonder. Imagine living in a house that floats on Inle Lake, its everyday life. Homes stand on sturdy wooden stilts, walls woven from bamboo, roofs thatched with grass. Instead of streets, there's endless blue water outside every window. Families gather on open verandas. Children dangle their feet in the lake. Neighbors call out from passing boats. Each home has a boat instead of a car, parked beneath the house. Ladders lead from the water to simple, open-plan rooms above. Mats cover wooden floors for sitting and sleeping, and the design is practical, born from centuries of experience. Life here is a constant dance with the water, resourceful, graceful, and deeply connected to nature. The people know the lake's moods, its currents, and its seasons. Their homes are part of the ecosystem, built to withstand both heat and monsoon rains. Living here means adapting, understanding, and thriving in harmony with the water. These floating homes are more than shelter. They're symbols of a culture in perfect balance with nature. They are truly homes with a soul. On Inle Lake, every house tells a story of resilience and ingenuity. On Inle Lake, boats are everything. Family car, school bus, delivery van. Children learn to paddle as soon as they can walk, navigating these liquid streets. The longtail boat, powered by a small engine, zips across the lake, connecting villages. But it's the quiet canoes and their leg-rowing fishermen that truly captivate. Fishermen stand on one leg, wrapping the other around the oar, gliding with a dancer's grace. This unique technique gives them a better view into the water and frees their hands for fishing nets. Watching them is like witnessing poetry in motion, a tradition passed down for generations. Life here moves at the pace of a paddle. Children visit friends by canoe, women paddle to floating markets, monks collect alms from their boats. The canals are busy high streets, filled with the comings and goings of daily life. Every journey, big or small, happens on water. The boat is not just a tool, it's an extension of the self, the key to freedom and connection. Here, the rhythm of life is set by the gentle splash of an oar. The lake is both road and lifeline. In this floating world, the boat is the heart of every home. A family's day on the lake begins at dawn, with the sound of waterbirds and distant boats. Men and boys head out to fish, their silhouettes stark against the rising sun. Women manage the household, cooking over charcoal, washing clothes in the lake, weaving beautiful lotus fiber fabrics. Children find adventure everywhere, learning to swim before they can walk, racing canoes, and playing games on the water. The lake is their playground, their laughter echoing across the water. As afternoon fades, fishermen return with the day's catch. Families gather on verandas, sharing stories and mending nets as the sun sets in brilliant colors. Evening brings quiet, oil lamps flicker, and stars blanket the sky. Life here is hard work, but it's also filled with deep connection and simple peace. Every day is a blend of tradition, resilience, and joy. The rhythm of the lake shapes every moment. Here, family means working together and cherishing the small joys. The water sustains, connects, and inspires. On Inle Lake, every day is a celebration of life's essentials. One of Inle Lake's marvels is its floating gardens, lush plots that drift on water. The Inta weave mats of weeds and hyacinths, anchor them with bamboo, and pile on rich lake mud. These floating islands become fertile farmland, growing tomatoes, cucumbers, beans, and flowers. Farmers tend their crops from canoes, balancing skillfully between rows. The gardens are organic, sustainable, and vital to the community's food supply. They also support the lake's ecosystem, providing habitats for fish and insects. These green oases are a testament to human ingenuity and harmony with nature. The floating gardens feed families and fuel the local economy. They're a living example of adapting to the environment with creativity and care. To see them stretch across the water is to witness a beautiful solution to life on the lake. Here, farming floats, literally and figuratively. Even on water, life's routines continue. Children paddle to stilted schools, dressed in crisp uniforms. The school bell rings across the lake, signaling a new day of learning. Inside, lessons blend reading and arithmetic with boating safety and environmental stewardship. Education here prepares children for both their world and the wider one. The market is the community's beating heart, a 5-day floating bazaar that rotates between villages. Boats gather, transforming the lake into a vibrant marketplace. Vendors sell fresh produce, fish, spices, and handmade crafts from their boats. The air buzzes with laughter, haggling, and the aroma of noodle soup from floating kitchens. The market is more than commerce. It's a social event, a place to share news and connect. Here, the pulse of the lake is strongest, alive with color and energy. The floating market is a feast for the senses. It's where community bonds are strengthened and traditions thrive. On Inle Lake, learning and trading happen on water, woven into daily life. The lake is both classroom and marketplace. The people of Inle Lake love to celebrate, and their festivals transform the lake into a stage of color and joy. The Paung Dao Yu Pagoda Festival is the highlight, an 18-day procession of sacred Buddha images on a golden barge. Hundreds of boats, rowers in traditional dress, and cheering crowds create a breathtaking spectacle. Boat races add excitement, with teams of leg rowers competing in long, narrow canoes. The energy is electric, the competition fierce but friendly. Villages unite in celebration, pride, and faith. Drums, chanting, and laughter echo across the water. Festivals are the soul of the community, blending devotion and joy. For visitors, it's an unforgettable privilege to witness. These celebrations reveal the heart and spirit of the Inta people. On festival days, the lake itself seems to dance. What truly defines Inle Lake is its powerful sense of community. Here, neighbors are family. Everyone supports each other, from repairing homes to sharing food. The spirit of togetherness is woven into daily life, seen in every greeting and every act of kindness. Material wealth is scarce, but the richness of connection is everywhere. Monasteries are the heart of the community, offering education, guidance, and a place for reflection. Monks are respected, providing both spiritual and practical support. The main monastery, Nyape Kyong, stands as a symbol of peace and tradition. Living here teaches the value of cooperation and shared joy. The people of Inle Lake show us that true wealth lies in community. Their world floats on water, but it's anchored by kindness and unity. This is a model of humanity at its best. Our journey through the floating villages of Myanmar comes to an end, but the wonder lingers. We've seen homes that float, gardens that drift, and a way of life both challenging and beautiful. In the smiles of the Inta, we see ourselves reflected. This journey reminds us that the world is full of wonders and different ways to find happiness. Exploring new cultures opens our hearts and minds, replacing fear with curiosity. The people of Inle Lake have given us a precious gift, a new perspective on life. Let's carry their spirit with us. Be kinder, appreciate the simple things, and never lose our sense of wonder. The world is vast, with so many stories waiting to be heard. Let's keep exploring, learning, and connecting with humanity's beautiful tapestry. Be a traveler, not just a tourist, in this grand adventure of life. Thank you for joining me on this unforgettable journey. The world is waiting, full of beauty and kindness. Until next time, goodbye for now.